welcome back to the channel. Paladin Piper coming to you with a Codger combo. Spring is fastly approaching, and getting these nice cool mornings and warm afternoons. Kind of that perfect time before the bugs and the heat all seem to overtake us. Got a little coffee in my Codger mug. Enjoying this Codger combination in a Medico Meerschaum Gold Crest Dublin, gifted to me by Tillerman 70H. James, I miss you if you watch this. So, Model Citizen. I must give credit where credit is due. This was actually the brainchild of Average John. Because back in the late winter, I was really enjoying Parsons Blend. I still do. And I was kind of throwing BCA in it and some different stuff. And he says, you ought to put Model in it. I thought, never thought about that. So if you don't know what blend Model was a competitor to Velvet and Sir Walter Raleigh and half and half. Granger and all them. And I don't think it took off as well because competing with those, and I have been able to have one. I had a half a 10, I believe I got years ago of the original model, and it was just a straight burley. And the burley market was so thick at that time that I think the room note, because they all tasted similar, and I think the room note of some of those other ones were going to win out, unless you're like a half and half, which has a very unique taste. And some people hate it, some people love it. I love it, but I think people gravitated toward the other brands, maybe more for the room note, and it could have been all advertising. I don't know. But anyway, Model ceased to exist, and now we just have the Sutliff match, and that's what's in this. So we have 50% Parsons Blend and 50% Model Match from Sutliff. And if you're new to my channel and you haven't seen my reviews of Model, I do enjoy Model. But Model has this very nice nuttiness. It's a Cavendish burley, but the only way I can describe it is it's a fenugreek clove kind of topping. It's very light. Probably the lightest of all of the ones I've ever tried. Even lighter than Granger, which I think Granger's topping is very light. So just did 50-50 in this. And Parsons Blends has this nice sweetness, this kind of fruit sweetness. There's some nuttiness from the burley, almost a vanilla-esque kind of note. Like I said, Model's got this I'm going to say herbal character to it. It is not a deer tongue or anything like that. It's very light, but it's a burley. So if you're a fan of burley, and especially Cavendish burleys that are smoother, you will probably like Model. Now, it's the first time me trying it today, this morning, and I don't smoke Meerschaums a lot, and The meerschaums that I do smoke are actually meerschaum lined briars. And to me, they taste different. I think it's probably because it's pressed meerschaum versus block. And again, I'll come back to you at my halfway point or final third, but I feel like this meerschaum, and you can see it's brand new. I really haven't put many bowls through this. Not like my other one. I've put a lot through my other meerschaum, but I feel like the flavor generally of both are a little more subdued. I can smell I get the nose note, but generally both of them are pretty subdued. Now I do feel like the model is giving the Parsons blend a little bit more of a backbone, especially in mouthfeel. And as you can see, is smoldering really well, which Parsons blend usually doesn't smolder that much. So Retro Hail was nice, kind of that nutty chocolate. With some sweetness on the end there. All right, well, I'll smoke this down, come back to you, let you know what I think of Model Citizen. Stay with me. Well, all right, coming down to the last half. It's been pretty consistent. One thing has changed though, and that's why I'm mainly coming back to you in the last half. Both Model and Parsons blend on their own are mild to maybe medium nicotine experiences generally. I can't get a video out of here without the dogs. Not my dogs, their dogs. But together, this is a solid medium. Solid medium in nicotine. But still, both blends are a bit more subdued than what I like with them together than what I like with them individually. And here she comes. But I'm going to give this a conservative rating of a B. I want to definitely have this in a briar, and then I will probably give you an update at some point. So, if you guys have had both of these blends and you like both of them separately, try them together. If you try them in a mirror, you'll have to let me know if you found that the tastes were diminished for you. And I believe that could be because this meerschaum's newer, not used that much, so it just soaks up so much. But, all right, until next time, we'll see you soon.